But I woke up and I was a little bit hopeful that there'd be like 6 inches of snow outside and the church would be canceled.
Yeah. You can't do that to another person. I don't think that's right.
If there's falls marked on a map, I'm often disappointed in those falls.
We were getting off the plane, and I heard behind me like a splash.
Right. And Apple Watches have a walkie-talkie function.
Yeah. Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to the Walk It Rooted podcast. Welcome. It is great to have you here. My name is Jesse Jorgensen.
My name is Wayne Charles Rosinski. I'm the co-host.
Oh, I'm the co-host as well.
We're the co-hosts.
That makes two of us.
You want to say two co-hosts don't make a host?
Two co-hosts don't make a right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, you've been saying wrong things lately, and I thought of one that made me chuckle the other day. Absolutely forgot it.
Oh no. Yeah.
But I would love you to let me know in the comments, like what's something, like I have a lot of sayings that I say wrong all the time. Like, but I would love to know what's something that, like a well-known saying that you like to or think you might like to just say slightly off.
Yeah.
Some of my like classics are like, it's like potato, tomato.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Potato, tomato. Or my absolute favorite is, that it's kind of the same. It's like half of one, 6 dozen of another.
Yeah.
Because that just, people are like, yeah.
That's good.
Like, no, wait a minute. Like half of 1 and 6, those are very different.
Yeah. I wish I was quick-witted enough to come up with those on the spot so often. But the other day you said this, and I've been saying it. When I start to tell a story, I say, hey, don't stop me if you've heard it. Because you said that the other day.
That's the best. Like, I'm going to tell my story.
Yeah.
Just let me tell my story.
If you've heard it, don't stop me.
Right. Well, I would love to hear the story of the most scary message that you've ever got.
Yeah. So I wrote down here, I got a scary message the other day. So as a little context, a little backstory, I'm about ready to go take off on a trip around the world.
Take off, eh?
Not really all the way around the world, but
pretty far.
I'm going to have some pretty far places, and
because you can only go halfway around the world before you start coming back.
That's right. So that's why we're gonna go halfway and then come back.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm traveling to the Middle East and then a country in Africa and then Eastern Europe.
Wow.
And all in one trip, and I'm so excited about it. Gonna go visit some international workers in those places. So anyway, I'm getting ready for this trip. I'm so excited about it. And one of the guys on the trip is a pastor that sent me that Alliance logo, the fuzzy Alliance logo from the first episode.
Right. Dog bed.
Yeah, he's I actually I don't have a lot of trust in him because
for things that matter, you probably do.
But I'm realizing more and more, like I don't trust anything that he says.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a problem. I need to stop having that posture. But anyway, he's very pranky and funny, and so I've been a little nervous about what kind of pranks he might.
Right, because you're going to spend a lot of time. A group of like 8 of you?
There are 5 of us.
5 of us. Yep. And 20% of the people on this trip are this prankster.
Yes, exactly. And so I'm a little nervous about that. And so I got a message from him the other day on Instagram, and he had sent me an Instagram reel, and then he had a caption. He wrote a little message.
Yeah.
I read the message first. It said, hey, really looking forward to this trip. It's going to be really nice traveling with you.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, that's so kind. What a nice thing to say. So and then I was like, let's see the reel that he sent. And I tap on the reel, and it's a guy sleeping, and they put a little dab of super glue on his ear and then glued his ears like this. And then they put a little on his cheek and like glued his nose over. And so then I read the message again. Really looking forward to our trip. It's going to be nice traveling with you. Okay. And I realized that is the scariest message I've ever received.
Because recently you've decided to, that jet lag doesn't bother you.
Yeah, that's
You're just going to sleep on the plane.
That's the plan. But
so now.
Now it's like I can't even sleep. He took away my one.
No, did he book the seats? Is he next to you?
I don't think. No, there are no all the international flights there. I don't know my seats yet, so hopefully I can stay away from him. But
but I feel like he's the kind of guy that if he was 4 rows up and like big planes, so like there's a section middle seats, and like if he's 4 rows up and all the way on the other side, and he'll keep an eye on you to see if you fall asleep. He'll make that walk.
Oh, I know.
He will say, "Excuse me," to 6 people.
He will
to get across. The
thing is, though, it's not just on the flights. Like I'll be sleeping near him, many nights,
for a couple weeks straight.
Or napping because I'll be pretty tired.
Right.
The opportunities are endless. So I'm hoping that he did not pack any.
You can take super glue on a flight?
I don't know. I hope not.
Maybe just a small one. Maybe.
Yeah. But when does this episode come out? Maybe I can tell you what I'm planning.
This one comes out Saturday.
This Saturday.
Real soon.
Okay, I can't say yet. Maybe in the next episode I'll say that I have a little plan.
Okay. My hope is, like, you're going to be tired when you get back. My hope is that, like, jet lag does something to you.
Yeah.
And you want to record the Thursday after you. I know we've already planned to record.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
The Thursday after you get back, but maybe you're just
Maybe I'll be wired.
Like, you know what? Because you'll have stories.
If we could record at like 3 a.m. How
Perfect.
about
I'll make it happen. I go to bed pretty early, so that's only waking up a couple hours early.
That's probably when I'll be wide awake.
We'll have to text Brad and Marianne. Hey, we're gonna come in the back door at 2:30.
Re-recording downstairs.
Everything's okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe hit me up. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see.
That's the scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause he feels like a guy, like good-hearted nature.
Oh, he's so good-hearted.
But like, but like also willing to go across the line that most people wouldn't.
I just don't know. He's a bit of a loose cannon, and I just don't know.
Like,
I don't think he.
And this is the same guy like him and Pastor Nick used to prank back.
I think
like
so.
He's been at this for a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
In the Alliance Northwest.
He's the guy who. I don't know if I should tell the stories, but one time he brought tuna fish on the plane, and apparently I'm sitting like behind him on this plane, and I see him all of a sudden. He's like looking back at me. I'm like, hey, how's it going? And I didn't know what that was all about. It turned out he had brought tuna fish, and he was going to have the flight attendant bring it to me. But because I was sitting so close, that was him going, oh, maybe he's too close. And so he sent it to someone else from another church that was like several rows up. So this guy's sitting on the flight, and the flight attendant comes by and goes, hey, this is from, I don't know if she said who it was from, but here, this is for you.
Right.
It's a little bag of tuna fish with a little wooden spoon. But like while packing the night before, sent his wife to the store to buy tuna fish for this prank. It's just just wild.
Yeah,
so,
because tuna fish has an aroma.
It does.
And
it's not
kind of close to your neighbor on the plane.
Yeah, and so he's just quick-witted and funny. Okay. But I don't know if he watches this, but it might be okay to say I have some ideas.
Okay, man, so I hope he watches this. I hope he's like, I'm sure he's got to be ready.
He's probably too busy.
If you're a prankster,
we're packing.
You have to be ready to be pranked.
Yeah, I think so.
Like for this length of time.
That's true.
He seems like, and I've never met the guy, but from the stories, he seems like the guy that can dish it out, but can also
I think so,
take it in return.
Yeah. I also think that he knows that super gluing my ears shut is across the line.
I love that you think you know. Like,
I think he knows. I think he's joking. I don't think he would do that.
I'm 85% sure that he knows this is too far.
I think he does. He should know.
Like how long before super glue wears off?
That's the thing. And like, you can't do that to another person. I don't think that's right. I think he knows.
I don't think that's right either. So hopefully he watches this. So hopefully he knows.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, that's an adventure I have coming up. What about you? You've been on a bit of an adventure lately.
My first two kind of go together, but I'll start with one that's on top. Snowshoeing.
Yeah.
So like in my ministry over the last couple of years, I felt like there's this thing that I want to do, but it's felt too big.
Okay.
So I've just done zero part of it.
Yeah.
And this year at my annual planning retreat, I was hit with that same idea of this ministry thing that I want to do. I'm like, man, that's a lot. That's pretty big. I'm like, what if I do like smaller things that are similar to this big thing?
Yeah.
Just to dip my toes in, to get my feet wet, to try it out. So one of the things I want to do is just like go places and have like discipleship conversations. And I chose snowshoeing for the first one of those, which I think in some ways is great and in some ways makes it hard because to snowshoe at the White Pass Nordic Center is a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, it is.
So for this trip, I was like, well, I don't want more than 3 people because like conversation is going to happen on that drive.
Yeah.
And I don't want 2 cars.
Yeah, right.
Like we could have 4 more people, but like 5 grown dudes in a
Subaru
Outback.
Little tight.
For 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's a long drive at that. So I ended up having one other person. I had 2, but then one had to cancel at the last minute. Bummer. Yeah. But it's hard because like I can only invite like 3 at a time.
Yeah, right.
And then like 2 say no, so I can invite 2 more.
Yeah.
Whereas like if I do something locally at Sequest, like I want to like do a half day guided solitude.
Oh yeah.
Like I can invite 10 guys to that.
Yeah.
And if 5 of them can show up, great.
Yeah.
Because like that's all at Sequest. It's a 5 to 15 minute drive for people.
I think that's awesome. And I just want to say a quick plug. If you have some people that would benefit from a guided what'd you call it? Guided solitude or a day snowshoeing, hit Wayne up.
Like don't actually hit me, but like
Or you could, either way, let him know that you're in, because that'd be great. Anyway, back to what you're saying.
Back to the story. So this one, so it was me and Daniel Thorsvik. A good conversation on the way up. We talked about disappointment.
Oh yeah,
because you know what you want to talk about.
Well, that sounds fun.
Disappointment.
That sounds fun.
And there's a vlog. Check out the vlog. Because Daniel asked, like, hey, you gonna shoot video? I was like, sure. Like, because if I had 3 guys, I probably wouldn't have, because like I didn't want to take away from the event.
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah.
It was me and Daniel.
Oh yeah, and he's up for it. At
the start, he's like, are you gonna shoot? Are you gonna do any footage? I was like, well, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
I wasn't going to. I was going to leave it away, but you asked for it, Dan.
Nice. Yeah.
Dan's a great guy. If you don't know Dan, he's one of our giants.
Yeah, we have some giants. Yeah.
Probably not from the Nephilim.
He's so tall. He's only got 5 fingers on each hand.
5 fingers on each hand. So, but we went snowshoeing. It was really good. Some folks from our church family were snowboarding that day.
Okay.
So like I had this trip planned for like weeks, and then they were doing that. So I checked in with Dan. I was like, hey, is it cool if, because the plan was like drive, cook chili dogs at the back of my Subaru.
Yeah.
Eat lunch, and then snowshoe for the afternoon session, which is like 1:30 to 4.
Okay.
So we went up after men's breakfast. That's just because I happened to schedule it. Men's breakfast, because I sometimes forget about that.
Right.
But that worked fine. Men's breakfast, I only ate 2 plates of food instead of like 3 like I usually do.
Okay.
Because I knew I would need to eat lunch.
Yeah.
And like the only thing I was doing between men's breakfast and eating lunch was like driving for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I was like, I should probably not overeat it.
Right. Because
like, I'll eat.
You're not going to be burning a lot of calories. Yeah.
But then snowshoeing was fantastic. On the map, there's a waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
It says falls.
Yes.
I didn't make it out there last time because I was a little bit lost last time.
Yeah.
But this time I'm like, let's see if we can make it out there.
Yeah.
I don't understand exactly how the maps work.
Just the maps are tough.
But it's falls on this one. So we walked out towards it, and we were talking about disappointment.
Yeah.
I shared part of my story. I served in ministry at a few churches that didn't really go how I hoped. Actually, all 3 churches I was on staff at kind of didn't go how I hoped. But one of them was expected. Like at East Hills, I was interim, so like that was absolutely an option to last a year.
Yeah.
But I would have loved it to last longer. But that was no point. It's like oddly my most stable year of ministry was as an interim youth pastor at East Hills. If that tells you anything about the other churches
not
that
typically
I was at.
a stable time.
No, not typically. So we're talking about disappointment, and I thought it'd be great because we didn't make it to the waterfall, which is a little bit disappointing.
Yes, yeah.
So in and of itself, I had an object lesson.
Daniel's probably like, he planned it this way to have an illustration.
I knew it was an option, but even I have found. Let me know if this is true for you. If there's falls marked on a map, I'm often disappointed in those falls. Because if it's on a map, like that should start at a 6 out of 10. It should be worth seeing. Like if you're going to tell me on this map that there are falls,
right,
these falls should be like, it doesn't have to be Niagara,
right? But
like it should be worth seeing
something.
But like sometimes there's like you're at a state park and it says falls, you walk and you're like, really?
Out here, falls are a dime a dozen. So
So like we want to see.
Something
if you're gonna put it on a map. So I still don't know.
Do you think it's that? I mean, up there, if you're ever on Highway 12, there is
it's not that huge falls because you're on the other side of the highway.
Oh, you're on the other side. Okay.
Because we've driven down the road a little ways to see those falls.
There's a great waterfall with a viewpoint.
I flew a drone there a few years ago.
It's worth seeing. So I thought maybe it would hike you to the bottom of that. That would be awesome.
That would be magical.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not that one.
That. Can you hike down there?
I've heard people ice climb it in the winter. I heard because it
I don't want to do that.
Freezes.
Right.
So you have to be able to access it somehow.
In the spring, we should figure out a venture video of just getting to the
bottom of those. I'm up for that. I would
love to stand because those are huge.
Yeah.
Like I would love to stand at the bottom of those and be impressed by the amazingness.
Just under the water.
Yeah. Well, maybe not under. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. We'll see.
If you dare me.
We'll see. Yeah. No,
but we didn't
awesome.
make it. But we were talking to. There's a guy on the way back. He was either a medic that was out there to keep people safe, or he was Swiss. Daniel thought he was a medic. I was like, I don't know. I've been watching all the Olympics. That's what they look like.
Might just be wearing Swiss gear,
right?
Yeah.
Maybe he's rooting for his country in the Olympics. And I think I almost had Daniel convinced that I thought he was Swiss. I was like, no, I think he's a medic. He's like, oh,
you never know. You never know.
Enough,
yeah.
So
wait, are all Swiss medics?
I don't know. Maybe at least everybody on the Olympic team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, but he came by and he was like, "Could you guys make it out to the falls? Could we team over there?" I was like, Like we ran out of time. My snowshoes were rented, so like we had to be back before they closed, which I thought was 3:30. Ended up being 4. We made it back by 3:30.
Yeah, that's still a tight time turnaround.
And like the trail kind of disappears. The snowshoeing trail that's on the map doesn't actually keep going. So
when you got to get your snowshoes back, you do not want to wander off the trail too far.
Too far. So we didn't make it. But I was like, so let me ask you, like, are they worth going to? He's like, they're a destination.
Okay,
like there's someone to get to turn around.
That's a mysterious answer.
So I feel like if I'd gotten there, I probably would have been.
You would have been.
Because like I said, if you mark trails on a map, that should be 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 out of 10.
Well, since your day was about disappointment, I'm glad that whether you got there or not, you would have been disappointed.
Yeah.
That's good.
It was good that we ended up disappointed. I'm going to go straight into my next story.
Okay, let's hear it. Yeah, because this is connected, right?
Oranges keeping you healthy.
Oh, they do. I tell you.
My household has been sick.
Yes.
Like Nicole was sick first, and she's been sick the longest. She's still fighting a pretty vicious cough.
Is she any?
Both my parents weren't feeling well.
Okay.
On Friday, I didn't feel 100%.
Yeah.
Like I still went and played basketball in the morning, which was a mistake.
Yeah.
But I felt okay Thursday when I said I was in.
Yeah. And you're a man of commitment.
I said I was in, so I was like, well, I can't text them now and say that because we only had like 8. So like we didn't have like 15. Like I could have stayed home, but like in the text it was like 8. So it's like, well, like some people don't show up unless we have 8. Yeah. You can play 4 and 4. So like I said, I was going to go. So I'm gonna get up and go, even if I don't feel like 100%. I'll be fine.
Okay.
So Friday I wasn't like 100%. And then Saturday I woke up and I was a little bit sneezy, a little bit snotty.
Okay.
So I'd probably put myself at like a 75%.
Okay.
Total. But I've been eating a lot of oranges. Like I haven't gotten sick. Everybody else is getting mostly better. I probably should have canceled Saturday.
Okay.
Of going snowshoeing.
Yeah.
But it's been scheduled for so long.
Yeah,
I was like, I feel okay, so I'm going to do this.
Okay.
So I went snowshoeing. Felt like fine while we were snowshoeing.
Okay.
The thing I say about snowshoeing, this is what I say.
Okay. What do you say?
You can take this to the bank. Each step of snowshoeing doesn't feel much harder than just walking.
Yeah.
But then doing it for an hour and a half straight, your body's like, this is harder than just walking.
Yes.
Like, well, I'm like, oh, this is a lot more energy than walking.
Yeah.
Like an hour later, I'm like, this is hard.
Yeah.
Like, this is actually a lot more work.
This much harder every time.
So like we finished snowshoeing, and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't feel 100% this morning. Like I'd forgotten that I wasn't feeling great because you know my nose was running, but like that happens when you're snowshoeing because you're out in the cold. So we finished like, oh yeah. So I took my second round of Dayquil.
Yeah.
After snowshoeing, drove home. My parents had Manami teriyaki.
Oh.
So I had the leftovers of that while watching women's curling.
Okay.
U.S. versus Canada. Bronze medal match.
Okay.
And like watch some of that and like listen to some of that as if it was a radio show because I was pretty tired.
Okay.
But like so from getting home until going to bed, that's what I did on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Sunday.
Woke up, played drums.
They've been calling for snow off and on for like the last 2 weeks around us.
Yeah.
And I don't believe it until I see it.
Right.
And I didn't even know if they were calling for it Saturday night. But I woke up and I was a little bit hopeful that there'd be like 6 inches of snow outside and the church would be canceled.
Yeah.
Because like I could stay in bed until noon, but like I drummed it again. Like I'm drumming like I don't want to call somebody Saturday night because that's when I finally realized that like I probably should have found somebody else to drum. But like I don't want to call Annabelle or Brad on Saturday night. And I feel good enough to do it.
Okay, well you did come and drum,
but I would have rather seen someone. So I peeked out the window.
No snow.
6 inches of snow. So I was like, well, I guess
I have to go play drums.
So I got out and played drums. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you did a great job.
I think there's one time it would have been nice to have a chime tree.
Oh, okay.
And not every set do I think that, but this I was like, this.
You might have been feverish though.
This is where one night. I look at it on Amazon every couple of weeks. I'm like, I should just buy this.
Someone should just buy Wayne a chime tree and be done with it.
Yeah, use this thing. Leave it for the other drummers to wonder why it's there.
Yeah. That's awesome. But you think eating oranges has kept you?
Well, that Saturday evening is the worst I felt.
Okay. Yeah.
Because then like Monday I was like, oh, I feel better. Mm-hmm. So I still like I haven't been like working out this week, but like I've been walking and doing all the things.
Yeah.
And like Tuesday felt so like my worst day was like a Saturday being snotty and sneezy.
Yeah.
When everybody else in my house besides Josiah, he stayed healthy, but he stays in his room a lot. Like he goes to school, he goes to play cards,
so he's not exposed to a lot of germs.
He doesn't get as exposed
as
I do. So
sure. That makes sense. Well, I tell you, I think it helps. I also have been afraid of getting sick, and I'm not there yet, but because I was afraid of getting sick on this trip, so I've been eating 2 oranges a day for the last 2 weeks or something. Yeah. And so far, I'm doing okay. So
I got to pick it up. I've been out of kindness, like sharing my orange in the morning with Nicole.
Oh, yeah.
Because, the thing about oranges, and the reason I didn't eat them for a long time was like,
They're a pain.
You have to peel them.
Peel them, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like now that I do it all the time, like I was like, this isn't very hard. Like, I don't know why. Like, why did this stop me?
But you had an orange peeler. You have an orange peeler.
I have an orange peeler now, and it's great. So I should probably move towards 1.5 a day.
Yeah,
I've really been like half a day over the last.
Sure. Give a half to Nikki.
Trying to get her better too.
Yeah.
Like she won't peel an orange.
Right.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. But they're so tasty. I think the reason I didn't eat oranges was because so often you get a bad orange. And so I don't know what it is, but they've just been better lately. I don't know.
Oranges have been better.
Yeah. Sometimes they're not good though.
Maybe I'll stop by the Winco today, pick up a couple to get me through until Saturday when I go shopping. Then be like 14.
14 oranges. That's going to get through 1 week.
If I'm sharing, I gotta eat a whole one somewhere.
So it's a good plan.
And for a while, she was buying like really, really big ones. So like giving away like a third of it, I still feel like I was eating a whole orange.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like this week, they're more regular size. So I was like, I'm really only eating like,
Right.
Like what? Like probably 5/9 of an orange.
5/9 of an orange. Yeah. That sounds about right. Yeah. You got to keep those oranges going.
15 28
of an orange. Yeah. That sounds about right.
So just over half is what I'm eating.
Nice.
But I still think they're there. I think oranges are where it's at.
It's the way to go.
When I was feeling not great, I would have emergency and my orange or half an orange.
Yeah.
So like, you know what, I'm gonna do this thing that people trust in that has a lot of vitamin C and some orange.
I used to drink emergency a lot when I was sick too, but I think oranges are better. Just an orange.
It's natural.
It's all natural.
So we got intended.
I guess so. Yeah, I think it is.
I think
that's true. That's so true.
So I'm just going to let you tell your next story. I don't want to say any of the words. Travel stories /
Well, I was thinking, my mind's really focused on this trip. So I keep all my stories about this trip coming up.
Places.
But it just got me thinking about all these travel things that have happened to me in the past, like the one time we were getting off the plane and I heard behind me like a splash.
Right.
I thought someone dropped a water bottle, and then I felt a little bit of a splash on my legs. I was wearing shorts, and I felt a little splash on my legs. I thought, oh, bummer, someone dropped their water bottle, and it splashed on my legs. And I turned around, and a kid behind me had thrown up on the floor of the plane. And it was the poor kid because he was embarrassed, and it was tough. But I now have vomit on my legs, and you're waiting to get off the plane. Yeah, and we were in Istanbul at the Istanbul airport in Turkey. So I lost a pair of socks on that trip in Istanbul. Just threw them right in the trash. So
that's probably right.
Yeah. But just I was thinking about can we tell bathroom stories on this podcast?
Yeah, I mean we're rated E for everyone.
E for everyone. So it's okay to have a little potty humor.
Everyone uses the bathroom.
Everyone uses the bathroom. That's right.
As far as I know.
Well, I was thinking we had a situation in Croatia when we were there together. That was kind of embarrassing for me.
Can I tell that?
Yeah, do it.
That's great. So we both have Apple Watches, and Apple Watches have a walkie-talkie function.
Yeah.
Which, if you use that, regularly, let me know. I think I've met one person that, says him and his family, actually use that regularly. Right. I forget that it exists.
Yeah.
And then I play with it. We played with it on the Dakota trip with Anthony as well.
Yeah.
But in Croatia, we set it up so that we could walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
And then Jesse went to the restroom.
Yeah.
and he was still available for walkie-talkie.
I forgot to turn it off.
So I was sitting there with at least Tamara, maybe Tamara and Tabitha.
Yeah.
I think just Tamara.
Yeah, I think so.
But we were sitting there and I was like, I can walkie-talkie Jesse while he's in the bathroom, which is something a 12-year-old boy would do.
Yeah,
I was like, this will be hilarious.
So I'll pick up the story from there, from my point of view. So I'm in the bathroom doing what I need to do. Yeah. There's some other people in there. And all of a sudden, from my wrist, I hear, hey, how's it going in there? And I'm
checking in.
Just checking in. And I was embarrassed because, there were people around and I couldn't stop it. I couldn't, do it.
Turn it off.
I couldn't turn it off because my hands were busy.
Couldn't respond.
Couldn't respond, and it just kept
asking,
kept talking to me and asking how's it checking in on me. And this is quite embarrassing. So I come out and you guys are laughing so hard, tears. Yeah, it's one of the times I've seen Wayne laugh the hardest.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, and it was quite embarrassing for sure. Yeah.
So if you're gonna use walkie-talkie, just be aware of where you're going.
Yeah. There was another time that I was embarrassed. Sometimes bathroom stories when you're traveling, just the most embarrassing.
Right.
But I still don't know if what I did was the wrong thing or not.
Okay.
And so maybe someone out there can tell me.
Help us, yeah.
But we were in Paris, France, going through the airport, just a layover, and I needed to use the restroom. And so I went walking through the airport looking for a restroom, and I found one. But the way this restroom worked was like, you went into this hallway, and then here was like a doorway, and there were like stalls lined up, and it said like, I think it said women there or something. Maybe it didn't say women because I would have known not to go
You'd figure that out.
I would have figured it out.
If you guess where the story's going.
Yeah, I kind of see where it's going. But there were only women in line, maybe.
Okay.
And well, it said men this way. I know that. So I went that way, and I turned the corner, but there were no stalls. It was just the urinals back there. And I needed a stall. So I came back and I was like, okay, well, this must be like a half bath situation. Okay. And I got thinking, Europe's more like progressive than we are maybe. And in Europe, I don't know why we don't do this here. The stalls go floor to ceiling.
Okay.
There's a lot more privacy. You practically your own bathroom. I thought maybe in this half bath situation, they have the spot for the men to use the urinals there, but then these are co-ed.
Yeah.
The stalls are co-ed.
You use your own little...
I was like, that has to be the case, because I looked a couple of times. I went down the hall like, no, like there really is no other option. Right. There's the stalls, and then there's back there. So I just got in line for the stalls with the other women that were in line. And there was a woman behind me that we did not speak the same language, but she was very upset that I was there. And she started telling me that you go back there. And so I went and looked again and was like, no, I go here. And that was probably my mistake. I shouldn't have tried to debate with her. Right. But she was telling me, and then she was very upset. No, you go here. And I tried to say, no, I need to go here. And finally I got embarrassed and left and found another restroom that was not a half bath situation. Okay. So I still don't know if I did the wrong thing or not. Was I in the women's bathroom or not?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it might have been a co-ed bathroom situation.
Okay.
But
was she speaking French?
I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
If that's her home airport, she does know, or if she's traveling like you.
That's true. She could be from another culture, and maybe she's wrong and doesn't know. But I also did not know. And I remember thinking, I'm uncomfortable with this, but if this is how they do it here, then I need to, because we're traveling, we have to use the bathroom. Like you can't. So anyway, I still don't know if I did the wrong thing or not. But if anyone can explain to me how the French airports do their bathroom situation, that would be helpful to me.
You did find one that was...
Yeah, so then I went down the hall and I realized, well, yeah, maybe that one was just, a half bath for men. Okay. And because they had a normal men and women's bathrooms that I'm used to down the hall. So I don't know. I'm not sure what that situation was about. Huh. It's been a mystery. It's plagued me for years now.
Yeah, I think you got to go. I think what you need to do is you need to go back to the Paris airport
and ask some questions.
Just figure it out.
Yeah,
take some time, like when you're not in a rush.
Yeah,
and figure out.
See if I can gather some more clues about some more cultural.
When you need to use the bathroom, isn't time to figure out.
Yeah.
How they do the bathroom.
I know.
You've got a priority.
That's so true. That did remind me of one other story I'll tell quick. I don't get why in America we don't have the stalls go floor to ceiling like they do in Europe. Right. That seems smart. Why not do that? Yeah. In America there's usually a good 1.5 feet below.
And they only go up to about 6 feet high.
Yeah. They hit you about here if you're standing up, which is fine, I guess. But I went to the restroom the other day at a public library, and the stalls, I'm not kidding you, as I walked by the stall, they were this high. You could look in on the stall.
So you had to intentionally...
Yeah. And I was thinking, like, what is this? This is even worse. When you think about Europe and how they do the floor to ceiling, and then now here, like they put it at shoulder height, so like everybody standing outside can I could literally just look over and see the toilet sitting there. Like, what is that?
If it's occupied or not.
I guess you do. Yeah. I thought that was
my favorite. My favorite public restroom handle situation is the occupied vacant dead wall.
Oh yeah.
Like I love that thing. Like we have a bathroom at the main bathroom's outside. The bathroom's outside the office at our church building.
Yeah.
It's a push button.
Yeah, we should have.
And like I never am 100% certain that I pushed that button.
Right. I check it. I double check it a lot of times.
Like it has wiggle room once it's pushed. I'm like, And the vacant occupied deadbolt. A, you feel safe. Like I know I turned this.
Right.
B, without knocking, the person outside can see this is occupied.
Yeah, it's just a courtesy.
So they can be like,
so nice.
I can just wait. They don't have to knock and then be like, what do I say?
Right.
Who is it?
I know. Someone's in here.
That's
the thing. We never say who's in. We just say someone. What else? Hi, my name is Jesse. I'm in here.
I'll be with you in a moment.
Busy. Be right out.
Right.
Just yell occupied.
Yeah, if we could get every public restroom around the world to have a it doesn't have to be in the same language because they're usually green and red as well.
Yeah, that's true.
As long as it's hard for you, I understand.
It's hard for some colorblind people. Yeah.
But yeah, just a deadbolt with occupied and vacant.
That's not a bad idea. You should put one in at your home.
Well, I feel like my home's okay.
Okay.
You really know how many people are there. You know whether or not they're.
Yeah, you keep track of.
The bathroom door isn't closed unless somebody's in there.
Okay, you keep track of everybody's comings and goings.
Yeah, generally. I have a good idea, a rough estimate.
Nice, that's great.
Man, should I talk about what I did?
Yeah,
8 days ago.
You had a super secret project.
Yeah, I was invited to work on a video project with Red Canoe Credit Union.
Red Canoe Credit Union.
Credit unions in town.
Yeah,
and,
the credit union.
The credit union in town. And they...
Not a sponsor yet.
Not a sponsor yet.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'd rather be sponsored by Disneyland.
Well, why not both?
Why not both?
Yeah.
So we shot some images and some moving images, some moving pictures, some video.
Motion pictures.
For their Elevate checking, which sounds like an amazing checking account.
Yeah, not a sponsor, so don't tell us about it. But
yeah, I'm allowed to say the person that was in those.
Yeah, you went up to Seattle to film a commercial.
To shoot these.
You were hired.
The advertisements.
A videographer.
With Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker III.
The third.
Good guy.
Super Bowl MVP. Guy. Yeah, really.
Nicest guy.
So you got to hang out with him for a day.
Real chill, yeah.
Take some pictures.
And so I like football, but I don't love football. So it was really cool to meet him. Like I said, he was a really nice guy, really down to earth. Super cool guy. But it was a really exciting video shoot. I didn't know that because I live in a small town and I shoot a podcast in this borrowed space from Brad and Marianne. Technically, I guess, kind of a sponsor.
Realty One Group Group sponsor space. For sure.
For sure. There are photo video studios that you can rent hourly or for the day.
Yeah.
Huge white wall. I don't remember the name of it, but rounded at the bottom, so the Go Forever kind of white wall.
Yeah.
I told Matt we should have shot the I'm a Mac and I'm a PC commercial.
Oh, yeah.
They were kind of the first guys to use that way back in the day.
That's true. Yeah.
So there are spaces like that you can just rent.
Okay.
Which makes sense, but I never thought of. So a lot of fun. They bought me food 3 times.
Okay.
I mean, technically we had pizza for lunch. They didn't buy me. I didn't choose that, but
it
was from Big Mario's.
Okay. Was it good?
Pepperoni. Yeah, it was
pizza.
A little spicy. But not too spicy.
I like spicy.
And I didn't
pizza.
even know it was spicy until after I was done with it.
Okay.
But there was a bakery place.
Ooh.
Real close to where we're recording.
Okay.
That we got breakfast from.
Oh yeah.
And Matt ordered. I'll tell on Matt.
Okay.
He ordered the BLT.
Yeah.
And then he asked them to put bacon on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
BLT with.
And she was like, "So that has bacon. That's the B."
And Matt's more bacon.
That's 1/3 of the title.
Yeah.
So Matt got his.
You want to make sure
BLT with bacon. I had a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Okay.
Real good.
Biscuit.
So I'm not a very fancy guy,
No.
But it was good. The issue is we're at a bakery. So the bread is really, really good.
Yeah.
But I don't need the bread to be really, really good.
Yeah.
On a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Sure.
Because
but
it's got sausage, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
So it was still really good, but would I have rather had that than a croissant sandwich from Burger King? Yeah, but not
also
on the
pretty
level
happy. Yeah,
I'm pretty happy with 2 sausage croissant sandwich from Burger King as well.
It's hard.
This is really good, fresh made bread stuff. But then for the sausage need to keep up with when the bread's that good.
Yeah. Did Kenneth join you for breakfast?
No. He showed up after lunch. He was so we were there for a total of. I was gone for most of the day. Left at 8 in the morning, got back at 8 at night.
Yeah,
a couple hour drive.
Okay.
Got there, got set up. He was there for a couple hours to shoot.
Okay.
Shot a few ads, shot some stills. Gave him some things that Matt had brought. The Red Canoe team had brought.
Oh, cool.
It was really cool. Wrapped up. Then we went to dinner at at the factory.
The factory.
Not the old spaghetti factory.
The cheesecake factory. Okay.
May have been the first time I ever ate at Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, yeah. Their menu's thick.
I've heard.
Yeah.
And it was. I went with an omelet. I was like, you know what?
Oh, okay.
I might as well eat breakfast again.
Cheesecake Factory have an omelet. You don't even like cheesecake.
No.
Did you mention that?
I think so. I think that came up. Because there was somebody else that didn't like cheesecake. So I wasn't the only one.
Yeah. But thankfully, they have
more. I
more.
like cheese. And I like cake.
Yeah, it's just not together.
I just like cheesecake.
Yeah.
One of the guys on the Red Canoe team doesn't like cheese.
Oh, that's a trouble.
I don't understand that.
Is he a person? Is he a real person?
I think he's a human. Like I understand people that are lactose intolerant and can't eat cheese.
Yeah, that's different.
Like,
Nobody.
That makes sense. Like I'm not going to judge
some
you
people
for
can't
that.
have it. Nobody doesn't like it.
He just he had the sausage and cheese biscuit sandwich.
Oh, okay.
So sausage and egg with no cheese. Just order no cheese.
Doesn't want it.
He just doesn't like the taste of cheese.
Wow.
And I don't.
Is he AI?
I don't understand at all.
Okay.
No, overall, good day. Still working on some of the edits.
Yeah.
A lot of fun outside of my usual thing.
That's quite a project that you got to do.
I record a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
So I don't do a lot of ad and work like that.
But if you have a commercial you need filmed, hit Wayne up.
Or hit Jesse up. If you got a podcast you need filmed,
let him know.
I think most of the time I like doing the things that I know.
Yeah.
It's good to challenge yourself every once in a while, but I don't need to challenge myself all the time.
Well,
that's what I've learned about me.
Okay. You like to keep it cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like today I'm recording 4 podcasts.
Yeah, setting a new record. 4 podcasts in one day.
Yeah, maybe someday I'll record 5.
Do you call Guinness?
No.
The book of world records?
Oh, I thought you'd have a beer like I had earned it.
No.
Call Guinness when you get home and you
call the record people.
I think it's a personal world record.
Yeah, so I think you're right.
I don't think they're interested in that.
But it's a big deal for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we have time.
Okay.
I want to hear about your last note.
Yeah, what was it again?
Upgrading.
I upgraded. I've been wrestling with upgrading my iPhone for a while. Should I do it or not? Wayne and I both used the iPhone 13 mini.
Yeah, the last little guy.
Because it was the last mini phone that they made, and I like a little phone.
Yeah.
Because
you have your iPad mini.
Yeah, if I need a bigger screen, I have an iPad.
Same for me. I have my iPad. I don't need my phone to be almost an iPad.
And I like to type with one thumb, and even the mini, I can't quite reach all the way to the edge, and it irritates me. Okay. I wish we could go back to the iPhone 4. I think that was the first iPhone I had, and it was delightful to type with. Okay. Anyway, so I like the mini, and I haven't wanted to upgrade.
Right.
But the battery's not lasting as long. They're on the 17 now. We're way far behind.
Way far.
So I finally decided to upgrade my iPhone.
Okay.
And I did it. You want to take a look at it?
iPhone 17 Pro Max.
No, it's a 16.
Oh, you got it in a case? You're a case?
Oh, yeah. I even got myself a wallet case.
Yeah, what color is that?
It's ocean.
Yeah. It's blue. It's blue.
But check it out. It's not a whole lot bigger than the 13, but it is bigger. So I am glad I did it. Yeah, compare it. It's actually huge. Almost the same width, and so that's when I realized, it's almost the same width. That's what I don't want. I would like a very long, skinny phone. That's what I want. like a remote control, skinny and tall. Tall's fine. It could be as tall as it needs to be.
Zach Morris.
yes, that's what I want. But maybe not thick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And are you happy with your decision?
I am happy with it, but I will say I won't say what company I used. But when I went to AT&T to upgrade it, I had a kind of rough customer experience. Okay. And maybe I'll just leave it at that. But it felt like I ended up talking to 3 different salespeople at 3 different stores to try to make this happen. And not everybody seemed excited to help make a sale that day. It was the weirdest experience because I'm leaving my house I'm going to take my money and go buy a product. Right? And then I get there and they're like...
And they're making it hard?
They're making it hard. I'm like, how do I give you my money to buy a product? Yeah,
I have money.
Yeah, I have money. You have a thing.
We should trade.
Yeah,
you have the numbers written there. I know how.
It got really difficult until finally the third person was super helpful.
Third time's the third time.
Yeah. But I don't know what the other problems were. It kind of seemed like they weren't. They just didn't want to work. Okay. I guess. Okay. I'm not sure. Wow. But yeah, they didn't always have the phone in stock. But even finding out if they had the phone in stock was I had to it was difficult to even get them.
They try and sell you the Max Pro one?
No, they just were kind of one guy literally told me what I would do if I were you is I would call some other AT&T stores. And I was like, hey, that's a great idea. I was on the phone with him. I was like, Okay, I'll definitely do that. Suppose I called your store.
What would you tell me?
What would you like? What would you tell me? And he's like, well, I'd have to go look. I was like, hey, that'd be wonderful.
Can we try that?
Yeah, let's try it. Tell you what, since I got you on the phone, let's start with your store. It just felt funny because I was like, he's like, you should call some other stores. I'm like, that's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Right, that's where I started. You're it.
Yeah, thought I'd start with you, but I can try some others.
Okay. And do you love the experience?
So far, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah,
because recently I have been running into the edge of my storage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So a couple weeks ago, just factory reset my phone.
Yeah.
So I also got a new phone.
Yes, you did.
It's just already mine.
Nice.
It's been great. Like I add apps as I need them.
Okay.
And like all those apps that I downloaded over the last 4 years that I never used but never deleted either.
Yeah.
Or like all the cache in the like DJI apps or the Instagram.
Yeah, those
like all those things.
Yeah.
It's like I have room, and I've decided also like once a month, because like I back up my my photos to Google Photos.
Yeah.
So like once a month, I'm just gonna go through and like delete that month's photos that I don't need anymore.
Yeah.
Because we take so many photos of things that we like license plate when we're checking in somewhere, like that don't need to be on our phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm just gonna take this phone and
why do you take a picture of a license plate?
Like when you're checking into a hotel.
Or
something you need like I know it, but I also know I'll forget it.
Yeah, so you take a picture.
So I take a picture of
okay,
that.
I just was.
Or like your parking spot at
a
big event. You need to where you park or something.
Yep. Yeah.
So just once a month now at the start of the month, I just go through and delete.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm about to go through and delete February's photos that I don't need anymore.
Yeah, that's a great plan.
And keep that down. I download just the audiobooks I am currently listening to.
Yeah. So you started fresh, and that was a good move.
I started fresh.
Okay. Yeah.
Battery life is still a 4-year-old iPhone mini, so like it'll get me through most days.
Okay.
But also most days I have an option to throw it on a charger if I need to.
Right.
Which I understand is a hassle, but also like not that much of a hassle.
Yeah. No, it's not too bad to do that.
Like I'm driving to Ridgefield later tonight, I'll probably throw it on the charger while I drive to Ridgefield.
Oh yeah, for sure. Then you're good to go.
Give me a little more juice to get me through the day.
Yeah, that's where I was a little bit torn. Like I don't need a new phone.
Right.
The other one was working fine, but there was a good deal going on. If I could get some, if I could figure out how to work it. And so, it's good. Yeah. Well,
should we transition?
Let's do it. All right. Well, Wayne, tell me something. What has God been saying to you or showing you? What's something you've been learning lately?
I feel like I should say the one I have on my thing here. I'm thinking about sharing one that I shared on the snowshoe trip.
Oh,
but this one's been on here for like
3 weeks. I've been
so
curious about
this
it.
One.
Yeah.
In Mark chapter 10, there's a blind man who is calling out to Jesus.
Okay.
The crowd's telling him to be quiet. He shouts louder. Jesus comes up, and I just love what Jesus says to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it feels in my mind, it may be wrong, but it feels like Jesus can tell that this man is blind.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an assumption.
Sure.
Like, when people are blind, we're usually aware that they're blind.
Mm-hmm.
And I would guess, especially in their day, like if they were blind or beggarly.
Sure.
But this man comes to Jesus, and after calling out, being brought to Jesus, and Jesus says, "What do you want me to do for you?"
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I read that, and I'm like, I feel like Jesus should have known that this guy wanted to see.
Yeah.
But Jesus asked, "What do you want me to do for you?" And I think sometimes, so I think a couple of things. One thing I think is that I need to be able to be thoughtful about what I want.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I'm praying, I'm just like praying for general things.
Sure.
But like if Jesus were to ask me, what do you want me to do for you? Like, what would I say? What would I answer that with? And the other one is that just to like, in prayer, like, yes, God knows our needs.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we shouldn't come to God with our needs. Because that like helps us process to God what we're feeling and what we're wanting, and maybe willing to admit that we want. Yeah. Because sometimes when I'm willing to admit what I want, I'm like, maybe that's not something I should really pray for. Maybe I should like not worry about that. Yeah. Because I'm like, God, please give me all the money in the world. Yeah. And I'm like, well, why do I want that? Because that would keep me from actually trusting in God. Right. So just thinking through like, what is it that I want God to do for me? Yeah. And just use this posture of like my guess is, even if he wasn't God, he would be aware that this man probably wants to see. Yeah, sure. Like there's this healer that isn't God that's healing people, and you come up to this man who is blind. Yeah. like my first thought isn't to ask him, hey, what do you want?
Yeah.
you want a biscuit? You want like, no, I'd like to see.
Yeah.
Like if a man walked up with one leg, he's like, hey, like you got a headache or what? How can I pray for you?
Yeah.
Like no, like
Jesus didn't make any assumptions.
Yeah. Like what do you want me to do?
Like
for you?
I want you to tell me what you want. Yeah.
Spoiler alert: Jesus healed the blind man, blind Bartimaeus.
I was gonna read that
story.
tonight.
Do it anyway. It's a good one. But yeah, just that reminder to be, and sometimes to think like. Sometimes I think like, yeah, God gives us what we need, but I don't often always pray for what I want. But like, it's not wrong to pray for what you want. And I think sometimes in praying for what we want, we can wrestle through whether or not that's even a good thing to want. Yeah. Except for praying for lots of money, it's like, oh, it's because that would be comfortable and I wouldn't have to trust God to provide for me if I had X amount of money.
Right.
And, well, maybe I just pray that God helps me to trust Him in this situation. That can kind of morph our prayers into being more honest and thoughtful.
The honest part gets me a little bit. That's something I've been thinking about a little bit lately, or in this recent past, like just God inviting us to be honest with Him, and how that's just best, and to be really upfront and honest about what's.
Spoiler alert! There, He knows.
Yeah, because He knows, and to be honest about what I want or what's in my heart, and be really upfront about that. And I think Him asking the blind man, what do you want me to do for you, is part of inviting that honesty. Yeah, that's good.
Wild.
Yeah.
All right, what about yourself?
Yeah, well, a friend shared a verse with me that I'll share with you. It's from Isaiah 44, verse 8.
Okay.
Let me read it to you. It says, "Do not tremble, do not be afraid. Did I not proclaim my purposes for you long ago? You are my witnesses. Is there any other God? No, there's no rock, not one." And I just found that to be really encouraging, thinking about like we belong to God and we can trust in Him that He has proclaimed His purposes for us long ago. Wow. I think that's the line that kind of has been sticking with me a little bit, thinking about what is God calling me to step into. And I feel like He's been kind of inviting me into a new season of some kind, and been sort of like exploring with Him what that means for me. And just reading this verse, going like, the things that He brings us through or directs us into are things that He has purposed long ago. And so that does bring me a lot of peace, that we don't need to tremble or be afraid, because our God, like He has us and He has plans for us and He's directing us. And so we can follow Him and go where He sends us, and have that confidence. And then I just love, there's no rock, there's no other God. He is above all. And so we can trust Him deeply. Yeah,
absolutely. Love it.
Yeah. Isaiah 44:8. Check it out.
Check it out in your Bibles.
Yeah.
I think, I don't dislike the 3-person setup for us as much as I did the first time. I think I still prefer the 4 tables with us in the middle.
Yeah. Hello over there.
Hello. Yeah. Like I don't feel as far away from you as I did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I don't know. It felt pretty comfortable.
Yeah. And me being lazy, if I don't, I'll probably only change it when I need to for something else.
Okay.
And we'll just deal with where it is.
Yeah.
All right. Because that seems like the right thing to do in my heart.
Okay. Do it.
I think we're done.
Okay. Thank you for.
Before we finish, usually after you finish, you tell me whether or not you thought the episode was good.
Yes.
Did you think this was a good episode?
This was a pretty good episode. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I was a little hard on AT&T.
Yeah.
But
customer service, man.
It was a tough. I did have a tough experience.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you, your eyes and your ears that you lent us for this time, for this podcast. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to share it with your cat or your mom or a friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know our moms watch. My cat doesn't watch, but
I try to make him watch. And my cat, and he doesn't do anything I tell him.
Okay, that's fair. He's a bad roommate.
He's a bad roommate, but he's a really good cat.
Anyways, thank you so much. I guess you were the opening host.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, and like and subscribe, share with your friends.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the next episode.